to move the Bofors gun just out of the way here to the other side and move all the benches, just so that we can actually start doing all of this. So we've got to get the universal carrier out. Now we need to get the Ford Canada just to move probably only about a foot over towards the wall there. So then we can get the universal carrier out, because we've sold this and we're actually going to be replacing it with a T16 that we've got in the other part of the museum. Now the hard bit is we've got the heating connected to this, just sat on top there, meaning we can't really run it up and reverse it without that falling down. So we've got to hopefully pick it up a little bit and push it over just then, so it allows us to have enough room to get the T16 out. Not T16, sorry, the universal carrier. And our solution to get it to move over about a foot as easy as that. And now for the hard part, getting the universal carrier out through that gap. So Stuart, how on earth are we going to get this out?
God only knows.
And so the first attempt.
First and only. First and last attempt.
Just gotta get past that.
I might strip.
There we go, and now this should be final. Just got to pull it straight out and hopefully that should make it out now. As easy as that. And there you go. It's as easy as that. So Matt, how long did that take us?
I barely had time to finish my cup of tea, to be honest. It was super quick.
Okay, so now we've got to get the T16 out after we get the M8 and then the Opel Blitz out. It's going to be fun. Da, 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 da. And now the last but not least, the T16. And there we go, we've now got the T16 into the main reception, and we hopefully just got to pull it into the where the universal carrier was. Again, it's going to be quite a tight fit.
T16 that's been fully restored. Slightly different from the Universal Carrier because it's got the extra wheel station. Was built in Canada by Ford, I believe, rather than the Universal Carriers, which were made a lot, or mostly, in the UK.
And now the fun job of putting everything back in. So this is the Leroy that we've got to put back in where the T16 was. Bit of a tight fit, but we'll make it.
Okay, you got the Leroy here, basically a big compressor truck. You got your air tools here. On the other side, you got the chainsaw. Under here, compressor. A massive, great big engine, all up and running. Basically used by the American Army for breaking up concrete, chopping trees down. Anything you can think of you needed a compressor for, even if it was just blowing up tyres on other vehicles. Here she is. Another one done.
And this is something that we found out just about yesterday, actually. That has a little secret apartment. Look at that, it's quite cool. So we just had to move the Citroen Type 23 out of the way a little bit, just so we could get the Greyhound in. So it always seems to be always easier to get things out than it is to get these things back in. And last but not least, the Blitz has just got to go back in. And ta-da, just like that, everybody. All of that work just to move one vehicle. And here we have 05 getting given a spray paint here, getting it ready for the new season. So we do this to all the vehicles just to make sure they're up and running and looking good for the new year. 09 has just been finished getting washed, and well, on the outside at least. And now for the fun part, we've got the inside we've got to wash. As you can see, we've taken out the floor plates here, make sure we get every nook and cranny. So now we've got to get 09 into there. Now this is one of the Mark 1 432s, so it's going to be extremely tight fit in this workshop here. The reason the Mark 1 is always a bit harder to get in is because of these boxes just here, the NBC boxes these are, meaning it only gives you about an inch or two either side of this wagon. You'll see in a second how tight of a fit this actually is. On the majority of our other fleet, on the Mark II 432s, these ones don't have the box on the side, meaning they're a bit easier to get inside of this workshop. So this is our old workshop, that's why it's not got the best of doors designed for this. Our newer workshop actually does have a lot bigger doors. But we're making it. We've now got the last bit of sprucing up to finish off on the 05 Alpha here. As you can see, we've got the painting on the side there, bit more red just to show the dangerous parts, I guess you could say. And then we've started making a move on 09 Alpha here, just getting it ready to again get sorted out and get painted. This is Danny, he's our main engine fixer. And this is the next engine that he's got to do. Well done.
Hi everybody, I'm Danny, and
next job we've got to do here is the heat exchanger, which is located under here under the radiator. Basically just keeps all the engine fluids and everything nice and cool, so we don't end up overheating anything and end up causing more damage than we need to.
So Danny's currently working on this engine. As you can see there, he's got the radiator off, the old heat exchanger, and here's the other heat exchanger that he's going to be putting on. What else have you got to do there, Danny?
Well, basically, before we put this new heat exchanger on, we're going to go through, change all the old fibre washers for all the unions just here that screw in, just to prevent any leaks in the future, change them all out for new and doughty washers and things like that. So once we've done that, we can throw it on, build it all back up, fingers crossed, should be all good, change the gearbox oil, and we'll be well away again, dropping it back into another vehicle to keep on running.